Hey guys, it's Penny Henry from Create for Christ Designs. I have a couple of reviews for you today. This one is by Jesse Conte. It's called Day by Day, and it's 100 ways to capture memories and create your own story. It's a guided journal. Hachette Book Group, sorry, Hachette Book Group sent this to me in exchange for my honest review. When I was going through it, it seems different than your regular journal or even guided journal. It has things like fill in your current favorites, and it's like movies, TV shows, board games. I was going through here, self check-in heart. Sorry. It has things like something that has been on your heart recently, something I want to reach out to or connect with today. Has places to draw pictures, your dream day, your childhood, positive affirmations. It has color pictures. It also, let's see, love languages from... says read the 5 love languages from Gary Chapman. It has questions on that. It has a can't think of what it's called, paint by numbers or color by numbers or whatever. Even it has I remember this one's a self check-in on the body. One thing I can do to take care of my body today. Ooh, get a massage. You know what? The massages I've had because of my back, it's not a comforting thing. It is painful. So, yeah, I don't look good to massages. I'm like, yeah, I've never had a comfortable massage. But this book is really cool. It has, I remember looking at it, and it had something about your friend that you can trust the most, and different things like that. So I really like it for a guided journal. I think it's really neat. And again, this was given to me by Hachette Book Group for free in exchange for my honest review. And it's a really good book. I will have it linked below, as I always do. This one I actually purchased. I really like, I always say her name wrong. CHRISTIE. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. It's CICIU. Maybe QQ? Something like that. Anyway, I think she's from Romania, or that was her childhood home from what I read on the first one. But I really like her. I just bought Full, and was working, that was her book. And then I saw this one, and I'm like, that looks like a really cool book. Y'all know I don't normally buy hardback books, hard copy books. I buy digital because, I read digital normally. Anyway, so I get it, and I start looking through it. And I'm like, oh man, I'm not into all the food. Probably won't eat a lot of the food in here. She has a meal for each of the 31 days that she has a devotion, right? It's Bible and breakfast. It's 31 mornings with Jesus. And she said she had done a blog and did it. And Moody Publishers saw it and made it into a book for her. So I thought that was neat. But anyway, I got started in it. She's got little snacks, which are like just little snippets. You just like have a memory verse. You go and, walk through in the day, during the day or whatever. And the food is like Whole Foods. But she also has a section, there was snack on the word, but then there's also feast on the Word. And I started yesterday, and I decided when I started reading it that this had to go to a friend of mine. So I bought it as an ebook to do mine, which makes it a lot easier for me because I can set my smaller iPad up over here. I can set up my drawing iPad that I have my C4C planner on, and I can, do my the actual study part of it on my drawing iPad, and then I can read it and do all that on my smaller one. Plus, I can fit my phone, so if I want to look up scripture or whatever, I got it all there together. You can also go to her website where she has it's BibleandBreakfast.com. She has a printable reading plan, which I am using for my Inscribe the Word and verse map and everything this month, instead of Momentum, which normally I will use Momentum as my, which I'm still using that in my C4C planner, but I told y'all I made the Bible study journal, and I'm using that for her guided reading plan. And she even has a leader's guide if you want to do it as a group. And discussion questions. Invitation postcards for friends. Shareable social media graphics. Morning worship playlist. And that one is Spotify. And I don't have Spotify on my computer, so I wasn't able to pull that up. And then extra book bonuses. But what I thought was so cool as I began to do it, and I'm praying the Lord will give me something that's good for March. She has feast, well, snack on the go. That's the one I told you was just like a verse in a short devotional. Okay. Then she has, excuse me. Then she has feast at the table. That's the one I'm working. She has focus on God. These are the sections. Focus on God. And that's where, you write out a scripture and you write usually a prayer. Engage the text. That's where she has, like, you read a section out loud and underlines things that stand out to you. Then she has questions about it. And you've already read your devotion from the snack on the go, or at least I do. Then she has a whole bunch of questions that make you really think. They aren't like go to the scripture and just, it's right there. You need to think about it. How does the psalm describe the Lord's deliverance? That was one of them. How does David describe the Lord? Okay, that's just a few of them. Few of the questions. Then she has assessed the main idea, and that summarized the main idea of the psalm in a single sentence. And that's Psalm 34 that you're doing in the first one. Excuse me. And then we have spark transformation, and that's in your own life. How do you, it's like applying the scripture to your own life. There's a couple questions that would make you think to put it into your own life and apply that scripture to your life. And then there's turn to God in worship, and that's where you write out your prayer. And as you think about these scriptures and everything, you write out your prayer. So yeah, I think this is going to be so cool to do. I think I'm going to learn so much as I do it. There's no way I'm going to eat some of this stuff. I just passed something with avocado, and I do not eat avocado for anybody. Avocado toast. Because of a childhood issue. And anyway, I don't eat it. But one of the things I am going to do is this one. It's mason jar omelets. And I am going to do that one. Because, yeah, I eat eggs. And I eat cheese. And ham and onions. I love green onions, especially in my eggs. Mom used to call it green eggs and onions. But it was more like green onions and eggs. But anyway, yeah, and I eat red peppers, and I love all the stuff that goes into these. She says you can put them in these little mason jars and, make more than one at a time. And it says it's even freezer friendly. I didn't know you could put these mason jars in a freezer. And then later you put the egg in when you freeze it. But anyway, I love this book. Like I said, somebody's going to get this as a gift. And, I'm doing it as my own Bible study. It is a really good Bible study. And like it says, you can just do snack on the go if you're in a hurry. And just do that devotion and that memory verse. So, yeah, I just really love this. It's Bible and Breakfast, 31 Mornings with Jesus by Asherata QQ. I'm not positive. Anyway, gosh, guys, go check it out. Here's your ISBN. Whoa, am I doing it? ISBN. There you go. Anyway, I'll have both of these in my description. But, yeah, it's just a really good book. And I'm also going to be reviewing a Bible in just a few minutes. I need to get everything set up to review the Bible because they're a little bit, Anyway, so, yeah, I love those two books. And, go check them out. All right, I got another one. I told y'all guys 3 books, but I have another one called, I'll show you what it looks like, but I can't review it yet. The answers to anxiety, but it doesn't come out officially until Tuesday, so I can't review it yet, but I'll do it on Tuesday. Tuesday or Wednesday, somewhere right in there. Anyway, I've got Momentum coming up this weekend. Not fast forward. I can't think of what the word is again. Anyway, where it goes through and does the, just shows you what I did to put it together. Anyway, I have that coming. And, of course, Mandala Monday. And, guys, I'm still keeping up with the daily art, and I am enjoying it so much. It is so, it's cathartic. It is to me. Today I'm doing, my own picture drawing, and I do tutorials 2 to 3 times a week. And then I do my Mandala Monday, I do my Divas and Doodles, and I do just my own picture. So, anyway, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun doing it. So, and I do one color picture, which is Sherry Baldy. Because I love those little girls. They're just so cute. Sometimes boys, I think. But they're just so cute. I love doing those. So, I think it's Thursday I do those. So, but, if I need to, which my internet goes out, especially at night, because I have to use cellular because I live in the country. The only thing I found that I don't like about the country is horrible internet. But, anyway, I can leave my doors open if I want. When I lived in Orlando, you didn't do that ever. You might leave the window open, with the screen. But you never left your doors open in Orlando. At least not where I lived. But yeah, I just love the country. I do. I love living in the country. I wish I lived up further north where I could actually see snow every once in a while. Because when it gets cold down here, we don't even have snow, and it kills my back. So, yeah, um, uncomfortable. But, you know, the snow, the mountains, oh, that would be so awesome. Especially to have a white Christmas. I've never experienced a white Christmas. I have experienced snow now. Um, he took me up to see snow when it snowed close down here. And I actually made a Florida snowman. He was about this big. And I put sunglasses on him and called him a Florida snowman. But that was so cool. I was 40 some odd years old, and I'm twirling around in the convenience store because it's snowing and I've never seen snow. So yeah, it was cool. And then I decided because we fishtailed, that was scary. Danny knows how to pull a car out of something like that though, and there was this little bridge, and there was like 6 cars. It was a short bridge, and there was like 6 cars just crunched because they had, you know, from the ice. People just don't know how to drive on ice down here. And so anyway, and of course we don't have, you know, chains on the tires or anything like that because we never get snow. Um, they did salt the roads up there, but anyway, found out it snowed in Chipley, and I could have looked out the window and watched it snow and stayed warm. So I decided, you know, that's kind of what I want now, is to get to see the snow sitting in the nice warm, you know, house. But like I said, I would love to be like in a hotel or something, or um, uh, you know, resort or something like that, and you know, at the watching, you know, seeing the mountains and in the mountains and sitting in front of a fireplace drinking something hot, like some hot apple cider or something like that, and just watching the snow. That would just especially at Christmas, like I said, that would be so awesome. But anyway, that's not going to happen in Chipley. Probably. We might get to see just a little bit. Though they did have a little bit stay on the ground that year. So, but I missed it. When we came through Bonifay, I think there was just a little bit still stuck on the ground when we were coming home. But not very much. So, anyway, it's at 17 minutes. I better let y'all go. All right. I love you guys so much. Thank you for supporting my channel always. And, you know, have a wonderful February. Love y'all. Bye.